Welcome to Dark Screams, where we delve into the most shocking and intriguing true crime stories. Today, we're going to take a journey to Belfast, Northern Ireland, where a seemingly ordinary bike ride turned into a tragic mystery that would leave a community in shock and a family searching for answers. On the evening of June 21, 2020, 14-year-old Alex Grims hopped on his bike with a backpack containing books and a laptop. He was headed to meet his friends in a nearby park, a routine he had done countless times before. Alex's mother, Fiona, had given him permission to go out, but she expected him to return home by dinner time. When Alex failed to arrive, Fiona began to worry. As the hours passed, Fiona's concern turned to panic. She called Alex's friends, but no one had seen him. She searched the neighborhood, but there was no sign of Alex. Fiona reported Alex missing to the police, and an investigation was launched. The police began by reviewing CCTV footage and interviewing witnesses. As the police searched for Alex, they discovered that he had been seen riding his bike near the park, but he never arrived. The police were baffled by Alex's disappearance, and they couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. As the investigation continued, the police found a piece of torn fabric caught in a bush near the park. The fabric matched the description of Alex's backpack. The police also discovered a suspicious transaction on Alex's phone. Someone had accessed his phone and deleted several messages. The police were determined to uncover the truth behind Alex's disappearance. They interviewed Alex's friends and family, but no one seemed to have any information. As the days turned into weeks, the police were no closer to finding Alex. The community was on edge, and the police were under pressure to solve the case. The police launched a massive search effort, scouring the neighborhood, the park, and surrounding areas. Volunteers joined the search, and a reward was offered for information. As the search continued, the police found several pieces of evidence, including a bike wheel and a torn shoe. The evidence suggested that Alex had been involved in an accident or a struggle. The police also received several tips, including a report of a suspicious person seen near the park on the night of Alex's disappearance. The police were determined to follow every lead, no matter how small. They were desperate to find Alex and bring him home to his family. As the investigation continued, the police discovered a shocking twist. Alex's phone records revealed that he had been in contact with a person of interest, someone who had a history of violent behavior. The police brought the person of interest in for questioning, but he denied any involvement in Alex's disappearance. The police were left with more questions than answers. Had Alex been abducted, or had he run away? And what was the significance of the suspicious transaction on his phone? The police were determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, but the case was becoming increasingly complex. As the search for Alex continued, the community came together to support the Grims family. Neighbors organized vigils, and local businesses donated food and supplies. The disappearance of Alex Grims had a profound impact on the community. Parents were on edge, wondering if their own children were safe. The community rallied around the Grims family, offering support and comfort during a difficult time. After months of investigation, the police finally got a breakthrough. An anonymous tip led them to a suspicious individual who had been seen around the park on the night of Alex's disappearance. The police brought the individual in for questioning, and after hours of interrogation, they finally got a confession. The suspect, identified as 25-year-old Michael Jenkins, had a history of violent behavior. He had been previously arrested for assault and had a reputation for being aggressive. After hours of interrogation, Michael Jenkins finally cracked under the pressure. He provided a detailed confession to the police, revealing the shocking events of that fateful night. According to Jenkins' confession, he had been struggling with addiction and financial problems. He had been looking for an easy target to rob, and Alex Grims had unknowingly become his victim. Jenkins revealed that he had attacked Alex in the park, dragging him into the woods. He had then demanded that Alex hand over his valuables, but Alex had refused. In a fit of rage, Jenkins had assaulted Alex, leaving him severely injured. Jenkins then panicked and fled the scene, leaving Alex behind. The police were shocked by the brutality of the attack, and they were determined to bring Jenkins to justice. Jenkins' confession was a crucial breakthrough in the case, and it would ultimately lead to his conviction and imprisonment for the kidnapping and assault of Alex Grims. The police were able to recover Alex's bike and some of his belongings from the woods. Jenkins was arrested and charged with kidnapping and assault. The community was shocked and outraged by the news, but they were also relieved that the perpetrator had been caught. Alex's family and friends were finally able to get some closure, but they would never forget the bright and curious boy who had been taken from them too soon. The case of Alex Grims served as a reminder of the importance of community vigilance and the need for justice to be served. Michael Jenkins was put on trial for the kidnapping and assault of Alex Grims. The prosecution presented a strong case, with evidence from the crime scene and testimony from witnesses. Jenkins' defense team argued that he was not responsible for Alex's disappearance, but the jury was not convinced. After deliberating for several hours, the jury returned a guilty verdict. Jenkins was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case of Alex Grims had a lasting impact on the community. It led to changes in the way that the police handled missing persons cases, and it raised awareness about the importance of child safety. Alex's family and friends continued to honor his memory by advocating for justice and supporting other families who had gone through similar experiences. The story of Alex Grims would never be forgotten, and it would continue to serve as a reminder of the importance of community and the need for justice. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the tragic case of Alex Grims. We hope that by sharing his story, we can help to keep his memory alive and continue to raise awareness about the importance of child safety and community vigilance. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories and updates.